So I'm gonna go in with this, and this is the serum foundation from GRWM. I've been using it for 2 years now, and it's still my favorite. So now we're gonna add concealer underneath the eyebrow and underneath the eye. I'm gonna be using these two colors, 6 Neutral and 4 Neutral, because they're my favorites. Something that has happened a couple times this year is that a few people have asked me why I no longer do my makeup like I did when I first started my channel, you know, like the really intense highlight and contour, and like, and the only reason that I can give you guys is that as I get older, I'm about to be 26 years old. As I get older, I no longer want to spend a long time on my makeup. When I do my makeup on an everyday basis, it takes me 20, maybe 30 minutes. Sometimes I can get it done in under 20 minutes if I'm not talking at all and I'm just kind of like in the zone, because I'm very concise and I know what works and I know what doesn't work, and so I know what products I can put on really quickly for a really like effortless look, and I can put lashes on in 30 seconds. So for me, the difference between that and how I used to do my makeup when I first started this YouTube channel, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, is that I actually know what I'm doing now. I don't need to keep caking on the products. I don't need a lot of full coverage products because my skin's not trash, you know. And even if I do have breakouts, I still don't think they need to be completely covered up. So I use a lot of light to medium coverage products in comparison to using high coverage. So whenever I get asked like, oh, why don't you do your makeup like you used to? It's like, I actually think I look better now than how I used to look, like when I first started doing my makeup, because I was really trying to emulate that whole super highlighted under eye area, and then I'd highlight my under eyes so much to where it would literally transform like this whole section of my face, and my makeup really would not look good in photos. Like, even if it did look good in photos, it wouldn't look the same color as just my body, and then I'd have to argue with people. And now I just feel like I am a lot more comfortable and I do my makeup a lot more subtly than I used to, and I think that's better. So now we're gonna go in with 4 Neutral on the sides of the nose, because I feel like I can already see kind of like where my nose contour wants to be. So I just kind of follow the natural shadows that I see on my face. I don't know if you guys can see it too, but there's like a shadow right there and right there. So I'm just gonna go and kind of like trace that and make it a little bit thinner. And then honestly, unfortunately, you can't just leave those lines there. You have to kind of add a little bit more product out here. I always kind of put it there, and then you can just kind of put like a little line in the center, and you need to remember the sides of your nose. this powder in 2019 was like my best friend. I swear by this because when I first got it, I didn't really realize how to use it. You really should use this powder with the sponge that comes with it, or you can buy this separately, but this was made for a reason and they go really well together. It just helps to apply the powder so much better. So let me show you. I'm gonna take some powder and just carve out the cheekbone and make that line. So even if I wasn't going to contour, I still am gonna look like I did more than I actually did.
I guess I'm searching for what I always imagined, still daydreaming instead.
Now this little set of powder, I kind of blended it out down here, but I'm gonna leave this line until the very end, until I'm like done with my base of my makeup, because I want that to bake and really look like a sharp cheekbone. So that's my way of contouring. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I do. I'm gonna start on my under eye. Sometimes I feel like I lack a lot of sympathy. Sometimes I feel like people in this world don't really want to do the work. A lot of times people just think things are gonna come to them. Things don't come to you. I'm sorry. You know, you actually have to do the work. Now I can say good things happen to me, but good things happen to me because I put in work, y'all. Because I go out knowing that good things are going to happen to me. When I start doing the work, it happens, you know? I don't know. I don't have a lot of sympathy for people who are like, woe is me, oh, this doesn't ever work out, things don't work out for me, wham, wham, wham. Change your mindset and shit might start changing for you. That's what I learned years and years ago, because nobody's gonna take care of Jocelyn Party but Jocelyn Party. Nobody's gonna take care of me but me. And so if I'm not really willing to put in work and put my best foot forward and suck some shit, if I'm not willing to suck up my pity and put some work in and get stuff done for myself, I'm just gonna be sitting around like, woe is me. Nothing ever happens for me. Oh, things are so bad for me. No, that's not a way to live, and I don't have sympathy for people who act like that. Now, another thing that I'm sick of in 2019 is, you guys see like what that did? I really only like applying powder in this part of my face with a brush. This brush is my all-time favorite. It is the Laura Mercier blush brush. I think you can get on her website or maybe at Sephora, I don't know. But it is the best brush for powder under the eyes that I've ever come across. And it's hands down my favorite. I will purchase this again if it ever falls apart. I should probably go out and get another one anyways, because it's so, so, so good. But like I was saying, the second thing that I'm sick of hearing, I'm sick of seeing videos on it, I'm sick of hearing people complain about it, is social media making you feel bad. Like, honestly, give me a break. I'm not trying to be mean when I say these things, but I'm gonna need us to get a grip in 2020. I'm gonna need everyone who is following someone, I'm gonna need everyone to get a grip. If you are on social media and it's making you feel bad, then you should probably delete your social media. If you're on social media and it's making you feel not good enough or ugly or this or that, then you need to erase your social media and unfollow everyone that makes you feel like that. You should not be following people who don't inspire you. You should not be following people who make you feel bad, okay? Social media is there to inspire you, make you feel good, and to help you share things with other people. That's what it's there for. It's not there to kick your self-esteem in the gut. okay? And so what I'm gonna need people to stop doing is posting videos like, social media is so toxic and we need to change it. No, we don't need to change social media, okay? What we need to do is change who you follow and change your mindset when you're thinking of social media. I put a lot of people, I press the little hide button. You can hide people's posts. So even if you don't want to be rude and unfollow someone, you can hide yourself and never have to see any of their post on social media if it bothers you. Sometimes I won't like what someone posts, but I can't unfollow them because then they'll get butthurt. So I'll go ahead and just press the hide button. Also, I block a lot of people. Also, I unfollow people. It doesn't bother me. If you want to unfollow me because I make you feel bad about yourself, I want you to. Because there's no reason to follow someone who's gonna kick your self-esteem in the gut. Like, no. I just wanted to touch on the main thing that has been on my mind lately. And it's a topic that I feel like a lot of people should pay attention to, because it is about protecting your energy, guys. When I say that you need to protect your energy, I'm not talking about like working out or anything like that. I'm not talking about something where you're actually exerting a lot of energy. What I mean is protecting your, would it be called metaphysical energy? Like your energy around you, like almost your aura, protecting that from negativity. So the first thing I think of when I'm talking about protecting your energy is keeping your plans to yourself, okay? And this is hard because I'm someone who I love talking. I love it. I love talking. And honestly, sometimes I feel like a big part of protecting your energy is telling yourself to shut up. I have to tell myself to shut up all the time. Sometimes you get some good news and you just want to, you feel like you have to tell someone. You're like, oh my God, I need to tell someone. And then you'll call your best friend and they won't, like, they'll be at work and they can't answer the phone. Or you'll call your second best friend and you'll be like, oh, they're not answering the phone, they're probably sleeping. You know, so then you're like, oh, I'm getting antsy, right? You're getting antsy. You're like, oh, I really got this information. I just can't keep my mouth shut. And you'll just start blurting out to people at work or something like, oh, guess I just got this opportunity. Or like a random person who, like maybe somebody who you go to school with but you're not really friends with, you'll just like start talking to them and you'll be like, hey, guess what happened? Like you'll start gossiping about yourself. Not even gossiping, you'll just start wanting to tell people information. Like it'll be really good information too, things that you're excited about, things that you're about to do. But then you have to think. You have to think and you have to tell yourself, who am I telling this to? Am I just talking for the sake of talking? If you're not talking to someone who's going to be lifting you up and motivating you and hyping you up and being like, yes, I'm so excited for you. Because that's what friends I have. My friends, we hype each other up. We're excited. I know if I tell my friends something, they are going to be sometimes more excited for me than I am, you know? And so I think you really need to watch who you give information to about yourself. Sometimes you're just talking for the sake of talking. And if you're doing that, you need to shut up. And it's hard. I gotta tell myself this all the time. You know, you can't tell everybody your information. And you know why? The reason I'm saying this, the reason I'm saying that you can't tell everybody your information is because not everybody wishes you well. You would like to think they do. But some people that you're going to tell your information to are going to smile in your face and go home and literally wish hell on you. Go home and have so much hate and jealousy in their heart that you're doing better than them, that they are going to put that negative energy out into the universe and onto whatever you just told them. So I am a firm believer that you need to protect that. You need to protect your energy from that, because it happens a lot. You'll get some good news, like you'll get like a work opportunity or whatever, and the first thing you do is go blabbing your mouth to somebody like your neighbor or somebody you go to school with or somebody you go to work with, knowing very well that this person is always gossiping to you about someone. They're always talking to you about something. They don't really have anything positive going on in their lives, and they're a low-key hater of people doing better because they can't do better for themselves. So when you're telling people certain information, you gotta think about it like, whoa, they're not really the person who ever is happy for other people. So are they gonna be happy for me, or are they just lying to my face? And if you're telling people information and you're not checking their energy first, then they might just go home, or literally as soon as you turn around and be like, yeah, F that person, like, I hope she don't get it. Oh, I can't wait until that stuff turns bad. Oh, I can't wait until this flops for her so she can stop like bragging. And you might not even think you're bragging. You probably aren't even bragging. You're just trying to, like, you know, tell somebody some of your good news, but they'll take it as bragging because they're hateful. So I'm gonna take this red color right here in this Wet n Wild palette and just kind of pop it somewhere on my eye. I don't know where yet. I don't want it to be a lot. I just want it to be very, very subtle. So I'm gonna use the tiniest, and I mean tiniest amount, and just kind of build it up until it looks like how I want it to. Putting a little bit on my finger. I just want to kind of keep blending upward, but not too far upward, just, you know, subtly. Because the only color you have on this brush is the color on your eye, and you didn't put a lot of product on there, so it should be just really easy to keep blending. I think I'm gonna do something to my hair really quick. This hair is from Beauty Forever Hair. I already did a previous video on it. If you want to watch that, I'll put it in the cards above. But I really like this hair. It's been holding up really well, and yeah, so I am just going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet, but I think I'll film it really quick just because we're already doing a get ready with me, so you guys can see how I do my hair as well. And this dress, this is not a shirt, this is a dress, and it is from Zimmerman. So yeah, you should be able to find it online or in the store, and I might try to link it below. But I got this one at the Melrose Place Zimmerman store in California. So yeah, let's get to the hair. This hair really doesn't shed that much at all. The only thing that this hair does do is at the nape of the neck, it does get a little bit tangled back there, but it's nothing crazy and it's nothing you can't brush out, so it's not like a huge deal for me. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of straighten certain parts and like lightly curl certain parts, just so it's like fluffy and like looks like almost like a blowout. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Big old dreams in real life, yeah. Crown king and his beautiful wife, yeah. But we don't like to sit.
I don't know why I personally find this the easiest way to kind of curl my hair is to do it with a flat iron. Most people I know don't agree.
And it's a shame, we don't even sleep in no hotel, sleeping on the plane, What a good life we're living. I wanna go to London, Tokyo, Paris, LA, New York, Charlottetown, Sydney, Spain.
So now once my hair is done, because it's done, the main thing I'm gonna do now is just kind of brush it. But it's funny because you're gonna brush everything backwards. I feel like I need to add something to my lips. That's a little bit better. This is just lip gloss. Not a lot, but just enough to make my lips look hydrated. Brush everything off of your face. And then
okay. Yeah, right there in the middle of things, right there in the middle of things, right there in the middle of things, you. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah. Beautiful eye, beautiful eye.
So yeah guys, this is the final look. Upon looking at it, I love it, but I think we're gonna add one more thing. One more thing. It's like this shiny, this is what it looks like. All right, so I know it's a bit odd to do that at the last minute, but honestly I feel like it just opens up the eye so much more. Let me know if you agree or not. I just went into this Picante palette from Carity, and it's just this like shimmery I'm gonna just spray a little bit of this setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray. It's from Morphe and Jeffree Star. It smells like strawberries and it literally feels amazing. So yeah, this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys like it. If you want details on this hair, I will link all of the information on this hair below. Like I said, again, it's from BeautyForeverHair. It's an AliExpress company and it is really affordable and really nice hair. So if you like this look, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And I hope everyone has an amazing New Year and New Year's Eve celebration and all of that jazz. I'll be at my house watching TV on New Year's Eve. Actually, I might take myself to the movies, but that's gonna be my night. But I hope you guys have an amazing one. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.